So like a lot of people, you know, they want their loved one to want to get sober, to want to stop. They want them to say something like, "I'm willing to do it right now. Let's go get cleaned up." When really, like, that's not the case. And I always use this as an example. When I was getting on the plane to go to Texas, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know up from down. You know, I remember I was on like this Delta Airlines or whatever it was, and I'm sitting in there. And it's weird because it's like witnessing somebody else now as I look back on it, but I thought everybody on that airplane was going to rehab as well. So I'm sitting on the airplane, I'm asking the guy over here, like, "Hey, you know, what's your drug of choice? Hey, you're going to Mark Houston Recovery, right?" I'm going to the bathroom, smoking cigarettes in the bathroom and throwing them down the toilet and doing all these things, thinking that I'm on a rehab plane when it was a commercial airliner. That's an example of the mental state that I was in. I didn't know what was going on. I wasn't clear on the picture. So, you know, don't expect your loved ones, your wife, your husband, your son, your daughter, your friend to just want to change. Like if they've been using drugs hard or alcohol hard for an elongated amount of time, very possible that they are not in touch with reality, that they're in another place. They're not who you think they are. So instead of expecting them to say yes when you say, "Hey, go to rehab," you need to go about that situation differently. Like, what do you do when you want your dog to go outside and it won't go outside? You put treats down, you know, every 2 feet, right? And the dog picks up the treat and then it picks up the next treat, you know, and it goes outside or it goes in its crate or whatever. It's the same kind of thing with somebody that you're trying to help get into a treatment center. You're just trying to get them there. I didn't even know that I was going to Texas until I was in the terminal, you know? They were just like laying down little treats for me along the way. "Hey, you know, we're going to go to the airport, and then when we get to the airport, you can have a Xanax or you can have some heroin or whatever." And then I got to the airport and, "Hey, you know, now you can have this or whatever." And just kind of pushing me in that direction. And then that's when you leave it up to the professionals. Once you get them to rehab, then leave it up to the people like myself and others who know how to break down those walls and start building them back up again. But don't expect them to be in touch with reality when they haven't been in who knows how long.